So guys, next step then is to do the flock. This is all dried, everything's all glued down. So basically, nice bit of PVA as much as you can. Get your flock. I've got a little bit of, and then sprinkle it over. Nice and easy there. It's really easy to do. This is probably one of the easiest parts because all you have to do is just literally just sprinkle it over. There's nothing really you need to concentrate on. You know, there's no skill to it. Sprinkle it all over, and then any of the excess, then you can easily just wipe it off after everything's done. Try and get it also around the sides. It's always good to kind of get it up on the sides so it's like growing, you know. And that's there. I'll tip this out then. Keep on going, keep on going. I'll just tip that. Tip the whole thing over. There we go. Yes, you can see a bit of the PVA underneath if you see there, but that won't really matter because when it's dried, obviously it's clear. So then you do the same thing, and I would keep on going for the whole way around. There are a lot of extra things you can do, like put up the walls, which I definitely recommend, to make it a bit more like it's growing around the place and it's overgrown. That's the whole point of putting the tree there, to make it look like it's overgrown. So just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And then like that then for the whole thing. So I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like then. Obviously a lot of white there, that's just the PVA that I just put on. Here is the area then. Here's the area that I just flocked, I suppose. And basically what I'm going to do now is cover the whole thing in flock. Cover some of the walls, and if you can see on the top of this, obviously you can see the foam. The only reason I've kept, normally I'd paint over that, the only reason I've kept that there, so it's more clear on camera, so it's more clear that that there's walls, because otherwise it's all black, and then a brown base, it might not be as clear, because the lighting's not very good here. So I'm going to try and, oh yeah, I forgot, I've also done another one, using the same sort of technique, this here, same sort of thing, but I've got plastic stuff, I've got some, some plastic Airfix, like walls here. So obviously I've painted up the sides of the brown. Again, this is only the undercoat. And I've used this from Mines of Moria. So you can also, and this one also has not been PVA'd. So it's just to show the difference. That one's a bit more, well, there's not much difference at all, but that one, it looks just a bit more, well, it looks a bit thinner, the paint looks thinner. This one, paint looks a bit thicker and a bit dark, and it looks a bit darker. That's what I would prefer, but obviously you could do this way without the PVA. But this is obviously not spray paint, as I said at the start. If you use spray paint, you're gonna mess it up. So yeah, next I'll come back to you then after I've flocked everything here. So guys, this is basically the finished product. So I've flocked the whole thing. Turn on this way so it's easy for you to see. I flocked the whole thing. I've also used these. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but they are just some tall grass, sort of like reeds if you get in a pond or something like that, that you can also get from like hobby stores. I did decide to use a tiny bit of the grain sand, again just to add more colour. And what I have done as well is I have a little pot of these trees. You know these the little parts that go onto the tree, they fall off very easily, and they are perfect size. They're pretty much the same size, and you know there's enough of it is the same thing of the flock, but the difference is that they're different colours. As you see there are about 4 different shades there. So you can add a lot more colour to it. I'll show you something that I did before. I haven't flocked this one yet. This is the one that I showed you before. But what I did do is if you can see there, I've painted the sides. I'm not gonna paint the actual building today, because it won't be able to you won't be able to see on camera because it's quite a dark day. It's raining a lot as well, so obviously won't be able to see that. My lighting's very, very, very bad. So yeah, just experiment. You can experiment then with how much flock, how many rocks you put, stuff like that. So hopefully when this is dried up, it'll be quite nice. I'll just give you a close up. This is obviously, there's a lot of the glue is still drying because I haven't dried it yet. There's the grass, the tall grass there, and then you've got some rocks like embedded around the sides. Some rocks up on the top here. Just try and cover as much as you can with the flock. So look, there we go. And then so yeah, when it has dried, it'll probably, obviously there won't be so much white. It'll be clear. So yeah, there's the finished product for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to like. I'll just turn this around then. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like if you like the video, subscribe, so you can watch even more of our videos, and comment if you've got any questions about if you want us to do any more terrain, or if you've got any questions about the project today. Thank you very much for watching, and battle on.